Say my name.
DeAndre.
The one and only.
When they see me, they know that every day when I'm breathing, it's for us to go farther. You know, every time I speak, I want the truth to come out.
Yo, what's going on, y'all? How y'all feeling out there today, man? I'm glad to hear that, man. Listen, we got a different type of reaction here, man. I figured, I just kind of stumbled upon it. I saw it and I said, you know what? Fuck it. Let me actually do a video on this, man. Because I feel like ain't nobody else doing it. So fuck it. Why not, just bring this here, man. So it's kind of an NF reaction, but obviously he not really in the video. But so this is Hopsin, right? I think I did maybe 1 or 2 Hopsin reactions on my channel. Basically, he went on the No Jumper podcast. For all of y'all that know about the No Jumper podcast, it's one of the hottest podcasts, all right, popping off on YouTube, man. He went on there about a week, some change ago. It wasn't that long ago. He went on there and he spoke on NF, in the No Jumper interview. And we got it pulled up, man. We're gonna check it out. The reason why I decided to do this, man, is because, well, obviously a lot of y'all wanted me to check it out, but I did happen to see it, as a clip of his song. So I said, fuck it, why not just see what he had to say about them together? Because I feel like NF definitely doesn't get the respect that he deserves in this hip hop game. And Hopsin, he's different because he actually does. He gets like, even Hopsin's kind of underrated too. But for Hopsin, to talk about him, and I feel like people kind of regard him a little bit more and they think about him a little bit higher than NF, simply because NF doesn't curse or doesn't, really promote that mainstream rapper lifestyle bullshit. He speaks on real topics. So Hopsin is going to talk about him, and let folks know what the deal is with my man. All right, so smack a like on the vid before we start. And my man got on a scorpion mask. That is amazing. You never know what you're gonna get with Hopsin, bro. So let's see what he got to say, man. Let's go.
You have like a song that came out within the last year, I think, with NF, and
it was in, I think, this year in March.
Right,
yeah.
And that song's huge, and you guys seem like there's some sort of a similar thread there, where you guys are both like ridiculously talented rappers, extremely popular, but then both seem to kind of be like on the outskirts of like the mainstream rap conversation. What's your relationship to him, or how did that song end up happening?
Me and NF are really cool. We're really cool homies. We got introduced by one of our mutual rapper homies named Futuristic, and
hey, shout out Futuristic, bro. I actually fuck with Futuristic a lot. I like Futuristic. I actually have a couple of his songs down in my playlist, man, down in the description. I'ma plug it, because if you don't plug his shit, then who gonna plug it? You know what I mean? It just ain't gonna get plugged. You know what I'm saying? So y'all gotta follow that playlist down below, man. But yeah, man, I fuck with Futuristic heavy, bruh. Futuristic, Devon Terrell, WTF gang. Yeah, I know about all that. You feel me? I ain't just talking that. He said it in the beginning. He said, listen, like, y'all are highly regarded, y'all have big fan bases, but yet no one really talks about y'all. Why? You know what I'm saying? So he's about to go into that. But shout out to Futuristic for setting that up, man.
Yeah, him and I kind of got similar styles, you know what I'm saying? We got similar vibes in our music, and we just knew that it would cross paths well. So NF, we've been talking for like a couple years before we actually did the collab. And I think it was late 2019. He hit me up. He was like, "Yo, we should work on something soon." And I was like, "I'm down." And he said he's gonna send me some beats. So he sent me a couple beats. I chose the beat that I liked the most, which was the one that we rapped to. And then we were originally supposed to put the song out in 2019, because that's when we shot the video. We recorded the song.
Oh wow!
Way back then.
Damn. So they shot the video like a year or two ago before this shit came out. That's crazy. Damn. That's how that label shit work. I guarantee you it was a label issue. I guarantee you. Labels be tripping with that shit.
But yeah, we always talk. We vibe really well. So the song was just like effortless. We weren't in the same studio recording, but it was just a frequency that we both picked up on, and we just did what we do. And I think the song came out well.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, he's kind of fascinating because he's like had just such huge records, but then doesn't really like, he's never even like done, like when I searched his name in an interview,
Yeah.
you've never done like any of the typical interviews that you would ever think of for a rapper, which is kind of true for you. You've done like, you did Vlad, you know, Jumper, like, but like, I don't know, the fact that he's sort of like, I'm just kind of fascinated about what his perspective on that would be.
He's kind of like he's got that vibe too, where he's like ducked off in his own little world,
right?
You know, so he likes to be low key. You know, he's not the guy who wants to be out there like, look at me, I'm the coolest guy in the room. Look what I'm wearing. He likes to make music. You know, I can tell, but he's a human. He enjoys being a human, and that's
right. And he always talks about that shit. He always talks about that. Like he definitely is the kind of person that I would think, you know, is exactly like what Hopsin just said. You know, just kind of ducked off. He does his own thing. He don't bother nobody. You know what I'm saying? And that's kind of where a lot of people, you know, he don't got to be the dude that's, you know what I'm saying, flashing the change. You know what I'm saying? Look at my rolling. He not that. That's not him. You know what I mean? He literally makes his music, goes home, you know, makes his music, does his touring, does all of his professional shit that he got to do, and he goes home and chills, man. He not out here in the club, you know. He not out here, you know what I'm saying, bottles on me. Nah, man, he not that kind of dude. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy that he's actually saying that shit, but, you know, it's really no surprise, man. It's really no surprise. But, you know, hey.
What I picked up from being around him, he likes to be human, and yeah, I you know, I don't know his whole full story about why he hasn't done this interview or that interview,
right?
But I just, he's a regular guy though.
When you look at somebody like him though, who is like mega lyrical and talented in that regard, but then he also has had big ass radio hits.
Yeah.
Do you still hold out some degree of like, I'm gonna do that, and it feels like that is like really hard to pull off without like a label, like mainstream label thing. Is that something you ever even think about as an aspiration?
I've thought about it, and I've made failed attempts at it in the past. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like a lot of artists have thought about it. But yeah, I definitely have, and that's not for me. It's not that I can't. Like I'm talented in the areas that I work on my craft in, and I believe that the areas that I work on my craft in are not necessarily something that would appeal to the mainstream media.
Right.
I don't believe in hit songs and songs that are, I just believe in preference. You know what I'm saying? That there's like there was a time where UK songs sounded so, like UK rap sounded so whack to all Americans.
Right.
Now all of a sudden, like it's starting to sound good. Like I
Facts, yo. Facts. Real talk. Real talk. Couple years back, niggas wasn't talking about Heady One. Couple years back, niggas wasn't talking about Chip. They weren't talking about, you know, H. They weren't talking about them. Now all of a sudden, they're getting more play over the years. You're starting to see them more in mainstream US music, so on and so forth, right? People starting to vibe with them a little bit more. You're starting to see more reactors out there reacting to them now, right? Some artists like to do that, right? They like to go the whole, all right, these songs are going to be for the radio, and these songs are going to be for the album, and these songs just going to be my throwaways, and these songs, you know what I'm saying? Instead of just going in the booth, making music, and then deciding all that shit later. Just going and making music that you are proud to make. That's it. You know, whatever comes from that comes from that. Facts.
love it now. You know what I'm saying? And so and that just goes to show that it's all just preference. You know, you do some, you hear something long enough, you know, you can get used to it. But I believe that hits and all that don't exist. It's just up to the individual to decide if they like it or not. Right. And you know, when I put music out, I get millions of streams. That's a hit. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Thanks.
When I put my music out, I get millions of streams, millions of dollars. It looks like a hit to me.
Right.
If the people over there.
Facts, yo. That's facts. That's fucking facts, yo. He said, listen, hey, man, I don't got to be validated. You know what I'm saying? I run my own label. I do my own shit. You know what I'm saying? If I put a song out and it does well and it surpasses my expectations, that's a hit to me. I don't need the radio telling me it's a hit. I don't need an award to tell me that it's a hit. It's a hit to me, man. That's what my bank account say. Hey, you know what I'm saying? That's what my Spotify say. That's what my iTunes number says. That's a hit to me, man.
don't fuck with it, it don't matter because the people over here are fucking with it heavy. So,
Right.
and if they say that they never heard of it, whatever, it's all good. There's a lot of people that never heard of me, and I've never heard of them, and we're doing well, you know. So I'm not tripping. I don't want to play that game though. I'm not the mainstream game of radio hit. I don't care. It doesn't. It's not gonna like.
And it becomes less important by the day.
Yeah, because
You know?
it just ultimately comes down to the fans. Do I have the fans?
Right.
And am I, making money? Am I surviving off of this? Can I feed my family? That's all it really. That's what matters. And if that's in place.
Yeah, man. That's pretty much it, bro. That's pretty much it. That's really all it is, man. That's really all it is. Real talk. You don't need this outside validation, bro. Like, you really, really don't. Okay. At the end of the day, it's really just about just understanding who you are, the kind of artist you are, and do you resonate with the people? Fuck the billboards, fuck iTunes. Do you resonate with the people? Are the people fucking with it? Are you reaching them here? Because that's really what's important. You know what I'm saying? If you doing that, then you already winning. You already winning. And that's what artists who really understand and really are focusing on the art, that's what they'll tell you. They'll tell you that you really don't need all that other shit. All right? As long as you are passionate about what you're doing, you're reaching the people that you wanted to reach are receiving it. That's all that matters. I don't need, plaques all up and down the wall. I don't need it. Real talk. I mean, it's nice to have, of course. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's cool. I'm straight, man. You know what I mean? As long as I'm able to feed my family, take care of my shit, I'm fine, man. Real talk. And he's cool with it, man. So with that, man, that's gonna do it for this, man. I just kind of wanted to show y'all a little something, man. Switch up the content a little bit, and let me know what y'all think, man. You know what I'm saying? Let me know what y'all think about it. Do y'all think that, Hopsin and F, they slept on, or they not slept on? Let me know what you think, all right? Stay lit, be you. Stay true, man. Peace!